So today we will start with next point in array, that is string. So what is string? String is collection of characters, is called as string. In string there are number of built-in functions, and these all built-in functions are stored in string.h header file. So strings are treated differently than other one-dimensional arrays. What is string? String is also a one-dimensional array, only contains characters. Okay, but it is treated as differently. For string, there is no particular data type or different data type. Like for integer data type is there, but for string, character array is a data type. Clear? So string always ends with the /0. /0 is a null character, and that null character is automatically added by your compiler. That means /0 means end of the string. So /0 or null character indicates string ends. Clear? Next, how to declare and how to initialize the string. So for declaration of the string, first character, then name of the string, suppose str, this is the name of the string. And what is string? String is the character array. So write subscript operator which indicates array. That means character and subscript is a data type for string. Next, specify the size of the string. Clear? So suppose 10. It means we can store 10 characters in this str string. But string always ends with the /0. So last character is reserved for /0. Means if the size of string is 5 and you store string, initialize the string, suppose x, y, z, a, b, double quotes complete. So there are 5 characters, but what is the size of character array? That is string 5. But there is no space for /0. /0 is one character, and compiler automatically adds /0 at the end of the string. But there is no /0 space for the /0. So when you print this string, then what happens? This string is printed, but after that string there are number of garbage characters, because at the runtime string end is not specified. So that's why if you write x, y, z, a, b means memory management. Suppose name of the string is str, so space is reserved at the compile time, that is /str of 0, str of 1, then str of 2, str of 3, and str of 4. Okay, so these 5 spaces are reserved for the 5 characters. Now you initialize the string by x, y, z, that means x, y, z, a, b. Clear? And this string, if you want to display, for the displaying you can use printf statement. So printf string is equal to %s, comma, and write the name of the string, that is str. This is the name of the string. Okay, so this is the simple program. Starts from void main, include 2 header files. First is conio.h and stdio.h. After that, print it, get ch. So what is the predicted output on the console? So output on the console is like that. So this is your console. So message string is equal to, and whatever may be the string in the inside str string variable, that is printed on the console. But what happens? Print x, y, z, a, b, but here some garbage values. We don't predict it. Why there is garbage values? Because at the runtime, when you print this string, the end is not specified where to stop. Okay, so end is not specified, that's why it prints garbage. That is x, y, z, a, b. Also it prints garbage value. So always when you specify the size of the string, one character is reserved for /0. If you stored only a, b, c, or this is the same string x, y, z, change the size of the string to the 6. Now how many characters are initialized actually? X, Y, Z, A, B. That means 5 characters are initialized for the string str. But one character is reserved for /0, and that /0 is automatically added by compiler itself because it is initialized at the compile time. So automatically str of 5, this is the size of str because 6 characters means character starts from or index starts from 0 to 5, and this last character is reserved for /0. And same program you compile and run, then what is the predicted output? String is equal to just x, y, z, a, b. Garbage value is not printed because /0, that is end of the string, is specified at the end of the string. You don't write /0 here. Okay, compiler automatically adds /0 itself. So no need to write /0 explicitly here. Implicitly, automatically, compiler adds /0 at the end of the string. Understood the meaning? So always one character is reserved for /0. But there is one thing. If you calculate the size of the string, that means if you calculate the size of the string, then string size is displayed only 5. Okay, we can calculate it using string length function. If we use string length function and display the size of this string, then size is only 5. Okay, /0 is not considered in the size of the string. Understood? It is only for the indication that string is end. Clear? So this is the main point. In the string, /0 is used, that is null character is automatically added at the end of the string, and it is not considered while calculating the string length. Okay, so this is the basic. So how we can initialize it? Using character array. There is no separate data type, that is string, is available in C, but in java.net there is a separate data type available for string, and that data type name is string itself. But here character array itself treated as a string. Clear? Okay, so this is the one point. Next, while scanning the string, means this is initialization at the compile time, string initialization at the compile time, and when you initialize the string at the runtime using scanf function, don't use ampersand. That means just declare the string character array str of 6, then give semicolon. Next thing is scanf. Take the value from user using scanf function. Before that, use clear screen function. Next, scanf %s, comma. For scanning the string, use formatting type as a s, %s, comma, and then give name of the string, that is just str. Don't write ampersand here. While scanning the string, don't write ampersand. But if you want to write ampersand, then use ampersand str of 0. Ampersand str of 0. What is the meaning of this? This gives you base address of this string. Str of 0 gives you base address. Suppose the base address is 100. Okay, that means scan the string and store at the starting from this base address. This is the meaning. And if you don't write ampersand and /0, that means also it gives you base address of that string. Means just str means name of the string gives you base address of that string, and str of 0 and ampersand, this also gives you base address of that string. Base address, that is starting address of the string. So instead of writing this, we have used just str. Just name of the string gives you base address of the string. And when you scan the string, that means on the console for the percentage s cursor is blinking and you write string xyz, enter, press enter key. This xyz string is assigned to str starting from base address 100. So xyz, and after the xyz compiler automatically adds /0 at the end of the string. So this is second way of scanning or initializing the string at the runtime. Understood? First way is the initialize the string at the compile time. Second way to initialize the string at the runtime and print it using printf percentage or string str is equal to percentage s comma str semicolon and then get ch. So here we scan the string xyz that is assigned to the str of 0 and at the end /0 is automatically added by the compiler. Next, what is the message? Print str is equal to xyz. Okay, this is the predicted output on the console. So this is the second way of initializing the string at the runtime. Understood? Okay, next most important part, that is when you scan the string with spaces. If you scan the string with spaces means xyz and suppose xyz, then you give space and again write abc and press enter. So that string only considered first xyz, and if you use space, that is considered as /0 by compiler, means it terminates the string. Compiler treat at the end of the string. This space is considered as a end of the string and it automatically adds /0 here. And again you display the string str is equal to percentage s, then only xyz is displayed. Next string abc is not displayed. Okay, you can increase the size, suppose 11. For that you have to basically increase the size of str to 11 characters suppose. So space is not displayed or string only xyz is displayed. That is the drawback of scanf function. So what is the drawback of scanf function? Using scanf function we cannot scan string with spaces. For example, what is the output you want? Enter your full name. That is the first message. Next thing, you can enter your full name with spaces. Suppose Amol space Jagtap. This is the string. My full name is there. Okay, so space is there. And we want to display that string. Okay, but only what string is displayed? Just initial string. That is Amol. After space, string is not displayed. So what is the solution for that? So there is another function for scanning string with spaces, that is called as getS function. Using getS function we can overcome the drawback of scanf function. Understood the meaning? Scanf function is used only for scanning the string. Okay, but without spaces. If there is a space between that string, then only first part is displayed or scanned. After space, string is not scanned. For scanning string with spaces, we have to use getS function. So first, what is the predicted output? So on the console we want the output like enter full name. This is the message. After that cursor is blinking for entering full name string. Suppose user enters suppose Amol space Jagtap. So what is the expected output? Full name is equal to Amol space Jagtap. This is the predicted output. I want to display full name with spaces. But if I use scanf function, so what is the problem? So write the programs. First is string with, suppose size of string is 20. That means we can store 19 characters into the string and last character is /0. Maximum 20 characters with /0. Okay, next clear screen. After that printf. What is the message on the console? Enter full name. This is the message. Enter full name /n. Cursor goes to the next line. After that scanf %s, where we want to store that string in the str. So don't use ampersand. Just write str because name itself gives you base address of the array. Okay, where we want to scan starting from the base address, that is str of 0. So no need to write ampersand. If you write ampersand, it is wrong. But if you want to use ampersand, use ampersand str of 0. Okay, so simple way, just write str. No need to write ampersand. Okay, next thing. Next is printf. What is the message? Full name is equal to %s, comma, str. Then get ch and main function completed. Okay, so if you scan, if you write whole code, save that code using suppose str.c, compile it and run it. So what is the predicted output? Enter full name, cursor is blinking. Suppose you write Amol space Jagtap and press enter. Then what happens? This string is moved to the address of str. Means from this location Amol, and this space is treated as a /0 by compiler. So /0 is added at the end. Clear? Next, str of 20 means last character is str of 90. This is str, whole string address, base address. Okay, now what happens? If you print full name is equal to, so fetch the string from the str address location. So what is the string? AMOL only, because /0 is at the end of L. So what is the message? Only full name is equal to just Amol. That is the predicted output. Okay, but what is the actual predicted output? Amol space Jagtap. This is the predicted output. But using scanf, we cannot scan the string with spaces. That is the drawback of scanf statement. So instead of scanf, what is the solution? GetS function. So use getS function. So instead of writing scanf, just use getS, and this is a function, built-in function. GetS is a built-in function, and write str. Okay. Now what happens? Enter full name. This is message get printed on this console. After that, cursor is blinking. For what? GetS. GetS means get string from user. For that purpose, cursor is blinking. And suppose you write Amol space Jagtap and press enter. So what happens? That total string with spaces is assigned to str. Means here /0 is not added at the end after L. So this is a space character is assigned to the str of 4. After that, Jagtap string is cancelled, stored, and at the end /0 is added. At the end /0 is added by compiler. Okay, so what is the use of getS function? GetS function is used for scanning the string with spaces. Okay, this is also one IO function, input output function. Okay, that is scanning the string with spaces. That is the use of getS function. And after that, you can print the full name is equal to %s. Now, what is the string stored into str? Amol space Jagtap. So total Amol space Jagtap string is displayed on your console. So the drawback of scanf function, if we want to scan the string with spaces. Using scanf function, we cannot scan it. Okay. So for that, one function is there, getAge function, which is used for scanning the string with spaces. Okay, and correct output is displayed on the console. Clear? So today we will stop.